Hello guys, welcome back. So, in first video, we complete our first layer and second layer. In this video, we will complete the whole cube. Okay? Hi guys, welcome back. So, in our first video, we complete our first layer and second layer. In this video, we will focus on our last layer, this one. So, in this video, I will teach you how to complete the Rubik Cube. So, for our step 4, we will focus on these 4 corners in yellow side. So, this is a yellow side because the centerpiece is yellow. So, in this step, we will match these corners with the middle layer corners. What I mean is this corner has blue and red color, so we have to match this corner with the middle layer corner which has red and blue color. So just like this, you can see this corner has red and blue, this corner has also red and blue. Then this corner is correct. Now you can see this corner also correct. Red and green, red and green, red and green. So these two corners are already matched, but you can see this corner is not matched. Blue orange, green orange, and this corner also doesn't match. Orange green, orange blue. So what can we do is we can keep this side as it is because the corners are already matched. So we will keep this side, then we will do this method to this side. So watch and learn. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. We will do clock, clock, counter, counter 3 times to this side. Then you can see we got white square in the right side of the cube. So we will turn this cube to our left side, just like this. Okay, then we will do that clock, clock, counter, counter method to this side also for 3 times, just like this. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, count. So that's it. So guys, after we did that clock, clock, counter, counter method, we can see the corners are matched. You can see blue, orange, and red, blue, red, green, green, orange, and all the corners are now matched. So guys, what if every corner is different? Every corner is not equal to the second layer corners. So in that case, it doesn't matter which side you put the method. You can choose any of this side and do this. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. So after that, just like this. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. Clock, clock, counter, counter. After that, you can see 2 sides are align with the middle layer corners, just like this. So what we going to do, we not going to mess up this side because this side is already aligned. So we will put the method to the other side, just like this. Clock, counter, counter, clock, counter, clock, counter, counter. Now clock, counter, clock, counter, clock, counter. Now you can see all the corners are aligned with the middle layers. So guys, after you matching these corners just like this, we will focus on the yellow side patterns. You can see we got that L shape just like this. Okay, then what we do is flip this front layer, then do this method, clock, counter, flip it back, and you can see we got that another pattern like this, yellow. So flip it back, then do this again, clock, counter, flip it back just like this. Then you can see the corners are good, and this is the pattern we have to get to complete our yellow side. You can see there is a 4 patterns: fish, turtle, then this pattern, also then the scrap. So I will show you the pictures in this video. As you can see, there are 4 patterns and I got 1 pattern in here. So guys, after you getting this pattern, you will keep this side as it is. You can see the corners are already matched. So you will do this method to this pattern. You can do this method to all the 4 patterns. So this is the method. Clock, counter, clock, flip, counter. So as you can see, we get another pattern from those 4 patterns. So make sure you match the corners like this before you do the method. You can see the corners are already matched. So as you can see, this is the fish. This fish is with the bait. As you can see, this fish is with the bait. We will do that method to this also. Clock, counter, clock, flip, counter. Yes. So you can see we complete the yellow side and we can match these corners again. So you can see we got this side also, but we got this green square in this blue side. We have to change that. We got this orange square in green side. Okay, so we have to change that also. Then I will show you the step 5. In step 5, now we almost complete the cube. We have to change these squares. This blue squares must go there. This green this square must go here, and this orange square must here. So what we can do is we got space. We turn the cube and make sure the completed side is facing our side. So after that we do this method: clock, clock, counter, counter. Then we will do that method to this side also: clock, clock, counter, counter. Now cube is like this. Then we will do clock, clock, counter, counter method to this side 5 times, and then this side 5 times, just like this: clock, clock, counter, counter 1, clock, clock, counter, counter 2, clock, clock, counter, counter 3, clock, clock, counter, counter 4, clock, clock, counter, counter 5. So this side is complete. So then we will do that method to this side 5 times: clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter. So you can see the cube is completed, just like that. Okay, as I promised, the cube is now done with the 5 simple steps. Hope you can remember all these steps. So guys, what if all 4 sides are different? It doesn't matter. You can do the method to any of these sides, just like I teach you before. Do this: clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter. Then do that clock, clock, counter, counter method 5 times for each side: clock, clock, counter, counter 1, clock, clock, counter, counter 2, clock, clock, counter, counter 3, clock, clock, counter, counter 4, clock, clock, counter, counter 5. Now for this side: clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter. So after that you can see one side is complete. Before all the 4 sides are different, but once we do the method to one side, we will get one side clear, just like this. Then you can do the method to this completed side, just like I told you before: clock, clock, counter, counter. Then for this side: clock, clock, counter, counter. Then do the clock, clock, counter, counter method 5 times for each side: clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter. Now for this side: clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter, clock, clock, counter, counter. So you can see the cube is completed. So guys, the cube is done as I promised. Now you can solve a 3 by 3 Rubik Cube easily. Thank you for watching. Just like that, we completed our 3 by 3 Rubik Cube. So, go subscribe and like your videos and follow for more. Shortcutgenius